Hey guys, so this is going to be my June favorites video, and this is probably going to be one of the more random favorites, meaning I don't have too many makeup things, but I do have a lot of like miscellaneous. I have jewelry, a baby essential, and a pair of shoes, and I also have 2 blogs that I have just been obsessed with that I wanted to share with you guys. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with the makeup products because that's usually what these videos are centered around. Simple is best now these days, so I'm relying a lot on just like, you know, quick foundation application and very simple eye makeup. So with that being said, I reached back into my single eyeshadow pigment drawer and I discovered these 2 colors. They're actually kind of the same. It's MAC's Blonde's Gold Pigment and the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow in Golden. And I basically pair these together. They're basically the same color tone, but the e.l.f. is a lot more like a golden sheen, whereas the pigment is more of like a shadow. So I don't know if you can just tell the difference. I'll swatch them right next to each other so you can see. And this just makes such a gorgeous eye, especially for summertime. And it's so simple to just kind of like brush these on your eye. So this one, this one is the e.l.f. Golden. You can just see the shine, and this one's Blonde's Gold. So like I said, Blonde's Gold is much more of a color shadow, and then I put the e.l.f. Golden on top of that. And it just makes the most gorgeous eye. I throw on some black liner, mascara, and I'm pretty much done. And Blonde's Gold was discontinued, but I do like to mention some stuff like this once in a while in favorites because a lot of people, I know speaking for myself, if I'm watching someone's favorites videos and they mention a limited edition or a product discontinued, I remember that I have it in my collection and it kind of reminds me to go back in and take that back out again. So that's why I do like to sometimes include some discontinued stuff. Plus you can always find that stuff like on eBay or at cosmetic company outlets. So it's another thing to just keep in mind if you're ever at the outlet and you want to look for that. So I love those 2 colors. And then sticking with liner, I've kind of been rediscovering my Jordana Fabu liner, which I think in a past favorites video I had this as a regret. But I have to say recently I've kind of fallen in like with it again. It's a felt tip liner, and basically I've just been using it to just basically do a wing at the end. I haven't even today, of course I have, because go figure, but I haven't really been lining my whole top lid. I've just basically been doing a little flick at the end, and I find that this, the precision of this and the ease of this makes it the best product to do for that kind of thing. Even better than a pencil. Pencils usually tend to smudge and you don't get like a really nice like defined line, and even gel liner sometimes it can be hard to do that. This is just very easy. My only complaint with this is it smudges very easily. Like there's been days where I put this on in the morning and then later on and I'm in the bathroom and I check my makeup and I have like a smudge or something. If I like tend to rub my eye or have an itch or something, it smudges very easily, which is why I don't think I like this in the past. So it's just kind of something to keep in mind. For that, that's kind of why I prefer the gel liner, because it doesn't budge. But I also wanted to include this in the video because I wanted your feedback as far as like maybe a higher end or even a different brand. It doesn't have to be high end. I'm just assuming higher end would be better quality. I know that a lot of brands do this nowadays, do this kind of thing. I was looking into the Too Faced one, and I know Chanel does one, and I think NARS just came out with their own, like 4 or 5 colors. I just got an email about it. So I want to try like a better quality product, but the same kind of thing. I think MAC even does one too, like the Penultimate liner. So I just kind of want to know if you guys have experience with these kinds of liquid pens, which brand is the best one so that I can give it a try, because like I said, I really like the ease of this, but I don't necessarily think the staying power and the wear is great. And then with every summer, I feel like these are my tried and true products from Chanel that I always go back to. I don't have a ton of Chanel makeup. I do have some lipsticks and 1 blush and a couple quads, but these are my tried and true products that I always rely on and I get excited about using when the summer and the warmer weather comes around. One is the Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation. This is just by far my favorite, best foundation I find for this hot weather. I have it in the color 50 Beige. For one, I'm not this dark throughout the year. I don't have any kind of a tan. This is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, so I always look forward to having more color on my face to use this. And then the other things I love about it is application is so easy. I usually do use a brush, but it's so easy to put on with your fingers. And I love the lightweight feel of it. You don't really feel like you're ever wearing makeup. It's so light, but then again, the coverage is so great. It's not a full coverage. I'd say it's more light to medium, but you can build it up. But it's just such a perfect foundation for summer. And I love the smell of it with all Chanel products. And then the other product is the Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal, the cream bronzer. This I have had obviously for a while. It takes a long time to go through this. I think it's safe to say that this summer I'll probably be finishing this guy up and definitely be repurchasing. I have a lot of powder bronzers. This is the only cream bronzer that I own, but I absolutely love it. I love that the color is like the perfect sun-kissed tan. It doesn't look orange. It doesn't look muddy. The application, you definitely can get a muddy look if you don't apply it right. I usually apply it either with a Kabuki brush, this Sephora Platinum 55 brush, or where's my other one? This brush from Sigma, the P84, but this is a very dense brush, so if you do use this, you just have to really blend it and make sure you're not picking up too much of the product. But I just love this. It's so nice, and it's just like the perfect color, and it doesn't look fake on your skin. I don't even know if you can see that because it blends so nicely. So I love this, and like I said, I know it's a higher price point, but I definitely think it's one of the Chanel products that's very worth the price point. And the last thing I have to show you is something brand new. I picked this up at the drugstore a little while ago, and it's from e.l.f. It's the shave cream, and it's in the scent pomegranate raspberry. I know that they also make a lavender one. It's funny, I probably haven't used shave cream or shave gel since high school. I used to like be an avid user of those Skintimate shave gels. I used to always have one in my shower, and then I just got lazy and I started just shaving with soap and water, and sometimes I would even just shave if my legs were dry, like for a last minute, oh crap, I'm going out of the house and I forgot to shave my legs. So I haven't really been using one. And then when I was at the drugstore a couple of weeks back getting, I don't even remember what, I was breezing through the makeup aisle, and this was across from that. And to be honest, the color pink and the packaging is what caught my eye. And then when I looked at it, I was like, you know, I'm going to pick this up and just give it a try. For one, EOS, they're the same brand that make those little like sphere lip balms that I really like. They're like more natural, they're paraben free, and like good for you ingredients is what these are made up of. The smell is nice. I don't love the smell. Like, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this, but I'm going to try it in the purple one, the lavender one. But the cool thing about this is you can use it wet or dry. It's literally like a lotion. I haven't tried it dry yet, but I use it in the shower and I absolutely love it. It does the job, and it's very moisturizing. It literally feels like you're just using lotion to shave your legs. So I'm more excited to try it when my skin is dry, because if you guys are like me and you've, you know, had those last minute, oh crap, panic sessions where you're running out the door and you quick shave your legs while they're dry, then you get like razor burn and your skin's flaking off and it feels horrible. It's nice to kind of know that you can use this and you don't have to jump in the shower to get your legs wet and shave them. So that's it for like beauty products and skincare stuff. I wanted to include these earrings. If I have like a favorite at the end of each month, I'm going to include like a jewelry accessory, because I feel like for me, when people include those in their favorites, I always get excited, because some days I'm more into jewelry and accessories than I am makeup. So I chose to share with you guys the Serenity Stones from Stella & Dot. These have just been my go-to earrings. It's just the color, really. That's why I'm drawn to them. This turquoise is my absolute favorite color jewelry and pieces to wear in the summertime. It just screams summer, and they're done in gold, and they're it's gold faceted on both sides. You have that color, so regardless of how, you know, your head is or where your hair is, they just looked so good. And I love it with my dark hair, but I've also seen these on a lot of blondes and they look really good. They're just such a beautiful pop of color. I've been wearing these a lot when I just have like a t-shirt on and I'm just, you know, not trying to look anything for the day and I just want something for my ears. I just pop these in because they just kind of, I just feel like they're a summer neutral. They kind of just go with whatever you're wearing. The color is just gorgeous. So I absolutely love these, and they're such a nice size too. They're not too small and they're not huge. I just love those. They come in different colors, but the turquoise is my favorite for right now, and then I really like the smoked like topaz color for the fall winter. Then I had to show you these shoes. I just got them. I got them back when I was shopping for my dress for the christening. And you guys know I'm like a huge rose gold fan, huge. So when I found these, I was like, let's just have my name all over them. They are by Carlos Santana, and this is what they look like. They're gorgeous stiletto, and the heel is done in like this shiny, beautiful rose gold. Then they have this thing that wraps around your ankle with all rose gold studding. And then the leather itself is almost like a beigey blush color, I would say. And then the bottom of the shoe, this is that shiny rose gold as well. They have a little zipper in the back here. I can get it undone. So you just slip your foot in, and they look so good on. I love these shoes so much. I honestly haven't bought a pair of shoes in, I think probably like a year, just because the last 10 months of my pregnancy, I've been basically in flats. I did wear heels in the very early on stages to work, but then once I got to like month 8, I was done with the heels and I was wearing flats. So it was exciting for me to be able to go out and buy like a cute pair of heels again, because I, like I said, haven't worn them in so long. I just absolutely love these shoes. They're so pretty, and they're neutral enough that you could basically wear this with any color. My dress for the christening is ivory, and they go so well, but I've also tried these on with my black dresses, and they look just as good. So I love these. They were just under $100, which I think is a really nice price point. And I have a couple pairs of Carlos Santana, and I gotta say, the guy does shoes well. This is really annoying me, this little crease in my hair. Really annoying. Then the last thing, a lot of people have asked me to throw in like baby or mom stuff if I have them. I'm not always going to include these in my favorites, but this one is definitely worth a mention. And this is it's by Zoli, and it's the Baby Buzz nail buzzer. Baby Buzz, I don't know the right name of it. I'll put a link in the description box. I got it from Amazon, and I found this thanks to one of my favorite blogs, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But it's basically just a little nail file. This is what it looks like. Very easy to hold, and then it has just this little kind of buffer, and it has 2 different speeds. This is the first speed and the second speed. It's just battery operated, and I think this is like the best nail thing invention ever. I had never seen anything like this, and I just absolutely love it. I have yet to use a nail clipper for Addison's nails. I've just been using like a little baby nail file. And it's hard, and so when I saw this on the blog, I was like, no way, I have to try this. The coolest thing, it comes in this fun little case, and it comes with the pink one already attached, and on the back, it shows you each color is for a different age group. So you have orange, green, and blue. The orange one is for 12 and over, and you can use this up to 2 years old. The green is 6 to 12, and the blue is 3 to 6, and then the pink is obviously 0 to 3. And basically, it just spins around, and you just kind of can hold it on her nail, his or her nail, and it just files it down. You can move it, but it doesn't hurt at all. I tried this on myself before I tried it on her, like if it were to get on her finger instead of her nail. It doesn't hurt at all. It's incredibly soft, and it does the job. Like, it really, really works well. It files down her nails. She's had a lot of hangnails, and it gets them right off where I don't have to pick them or clip them. I just think this is the best thing ever. I think it was around $35. And I love it. I just do I've done her nails like while I'm breastfeeding. I've done them when she's sleeping. She lets me do them just fine. But to be honest, even if your child was like fussy and didn't like you to do their nails, you can't even really feel this all that much. So I don't think they would really mind it. But I will say, if you need like a gift for a baby shower, I think this is such a good gift. Like, I'm going to be gifting this to all the future baby showers that I go to, because it's, like I said, it's just such a good gift. My only complaint is they don't give you any kind of like replacements with it, which I'm sure you can just buy separate. They just give you one of each little buffer. But I just think this is such a unique thing. I wish I had known about it sooner, because like I said, I was just using a little embry board until I found this. And I would have loved to have this like at the hospital with me, because she came out with some claws. But that is the little Zoli baby buzzer baby nail thing. But highly recommend this. And last up, I just want to mention 2 blogs that I've been following. And the 2 that I like have really religiously been reading. Number 1 is The Grass Skirt, and I found her because she's a subscriber of mine, and she left a comment back on one of my videos that she had a blog post about what my video was on. So it drew me to her blog, and her name is Erin, and it's a lifestyle blog. So she has everything from baby stuff to a lot of like health and diet, different recipes. She's big on smoothies, which I love because I've incorporated those into my daily diet. she does a lot of like what she did over the weekend, grocery hauls, which I know a lot of you guys like, healthy eating, really good ideas for recipes, and like I said, baby essentials, mom kind of stuff. I've been loving her blog. And the other blog that I've really been loving is Veronica Blushing. I found her blog through another subscriber. Like a month or so ago, I had gotten a comment saying that I should check out Veronica's blog because her and I were like very similar in our timing with being pregnant and whatever. So I went to her blog and I've been obsessed ever since. Not only does she write so incredibly well, but our babies are literally like weeks apart. And so it's so nice to kind of have like a blog to read that you can kind of relate to your own personal experiences, or kind of like she blogs about stuff that I'm going through, or like recommends babe. Like this, Veronica was the one that posted this on her blog. That was how I found this. She just had a baby, I think 2 weeks after Addison, and she's been posting beautiful pictures of her. I think she even makes videos on YouTube, though I don't think she's posted one in a while. But I just love her style of writing. She does a lot of, right now it's a lot of the baby mom stuff, which I totally love and appreciate. But she also has done, because I've spent like hours reading her blog, she's done a lot of like home decor posts, if you guys like that kind of thing. She's done nursery tours and outfit of the day. She does makeup and skincare, beauty related posts, and just, it's kind of more like a lifestyle blog now, but I just love her style of writing. She writes so well and her blog is just so enjoyable to read. So I would definitely recommend checking out Veronica and Erin's blogs if you're kind of interested in the same things as me right now as far as like lifestyle and mommy stuff. I will link both of their blogs in the description box. And I think that's everything for my June favorites. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!